Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Arsenal have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course, forces longer passes through the aerial route. So all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly effective.
London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Timber. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Saka! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Calafiori. Now Trossard. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the ball's come loose here. Yoro with the clearance. Diogo Dalot. Can he get it through? And here's Saka. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. That's tidy. Aimed in toward... Big header! And it's Rice. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Calafiori. Added Subimendi. Eze. Timber. Tries to play it through. Saka picks it up out wide. Played out towards the right wing. Diogo Dalot to Bruno Fernandes. Yoro. Ahmad. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Saka. Good ball, good take. Backward it goes. And it's Rice. Out to the left it goes. Saka. Subimendi. And he's had a hit! Diogo Dalot. Here's Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Calafiori. And Gabriel. Calafiori for Rice. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming. Spread it left. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Oh, great feat, that.
Subimendi. Šeško. It's run loose here. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Eze. Saka. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot is in a really good position out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. That has not gone well. Half an hour played now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Punched away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Trossard. Now Subimendi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rice. Calafiori. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, played right into his path. Šeško goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 30, Šeško.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Subimendi. Calafiori. Now Trossard. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rice has a shot! Matheus Cunha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Trossard. Great vision. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diallo gets it away. Gabriel. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. Šeško! He's through and all alone! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Trossard. Can he get away here? Can he get on the end of this? Saka. Yoro. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dallo. Now it's Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Referee has just said play on. Now, what about a counter-attack?
1 minute added time.
Driving forward. Gets a good foot in there. Eze looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Trossard. Gabriel. And it's Eze. Now Timber. And that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Eze. Zubimendi. Now it's Trossard. Over to the left. Trossard. Calafiori made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Calafiori. And it's Zubimendi. And it's made its way to him. And he's cut it out. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Casemiro threads one in. Zubimendi for Rice. Calafiori aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rice. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ahmad's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Gabriel. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Calafiori. And it's Rice. It's Saka. Eze. Timber. And he's whipped it across.
The attendance for this
It's a
match
throw-in.
was 60,332.
He's in space and looking for options. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Diallo in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Zubimendi. Rice. Gabriel. Timber. Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Ahmad. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yoro. Now Diallo. Played back to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Calafiori. Now Trossard. And it's Rice. Eze. Trossard. And here's Saka.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Subimendi. And here's Eze. Saka. Saka! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 69
Well, it's
minutes,
taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Saliba, Eze, and it's Timber. And it's Timber. Subimendi. Now Saliba. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Trossard. He's going for goal! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Eze. Played back. And here's Trossard. Driving, shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good spread. Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Timber. Saliba, pressing high and with purpose. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Subimendi. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Diallo hurtling down that right flank. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Timber. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to cross. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. De Ligt attempts a clearance. And it's Eze. Rice has a shot! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Out of play for a throw. Rice, given the lift of his goal. I think we're just about done here. In with the challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Calafiori. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eze. Rice. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Timber.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Zubimendi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Calafiori. Trossard. And it's Zubimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. This looks promising. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour. A winner, but still a tremendous watch.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.